$750. Not thinking, you guys, commercial is different from residential. So I'm thinking, hey, $75 ain't nothing getting the lights on. So I call MLGW, I get them the address. They say, okay, yeah, it's a commercial building. We're gonna need you to come in. You gotta fill out the paperwork, da 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 da. I go in, y'all. I'm so happy. I'm going in. I'm gonna get my lights on, da 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 da. I am so happy. You guys, when I got in, I finished doing all the paperwork. The lady told me that it was going to be $750 to get these lights on. $750. So, my first thought was, let me ask my family members. You know, hey, I done helped a lot of people, so let me ask my family members, do they got a couple of $100, which I knew some of my family members actually did have. So I was like, let me just go to them and ask them for the money. I asked, nope, all the no's I got. So then that Sunday, I went to church. Pastor was teaching. I like to say teaching because this like Pastor Jackie, you go. My pastor was teaching. And I don't know, something just came all over me, and I don't know, y'all, something came over me, and I went home, and I still was like, okay, I still got to come up with this $750. I don't know how I'm going to come up with this $750. I was at home, came that Monday, I called Dr. Jackie, and I said, Pastor, I need to come and I need to talk to you. And she was like, okay, yeah, come on, Diana. I love the way she called my name. Diana, come on. I went and I sat in there. Y'all, I was so nervous. Why, I don't know. But I was so freaking nervous. Oh my God, I was so nervous. And I never had to go, because even though she my church mom, my spiritual mom, you know, she my spiritual mom, and I don't know, y'all, I don't know, but when I asked her, and I don't know if you remember, Pastor, when I asked you, tears was in my eyes. I was like about to cry, because I never had to ask nobody that I didn't know for money. And I said, Pastor, she said, yes, Diana. Y'all, it didn't come right out. I'm sorry. I said, Pastor, she said, what is it, baby? I said, Pastor, I need $750. And she said, oh, that's all you need? I said, yes. I said, well, Pastor, I'm going to pay you back. I promise to pay you back. I'm going to pay you back. When I get paid, she said, Diana, it's okay. And I'm like, no, I gotta pay this money back. She said, no, you don't. And I'm telling her, yes, I do. And she said, Diana, and I wanted to, y'all, I went to, I'm telling y'all don't understand this moment. To this day, I still tear up telling this story. I said, Pastor, I'm gonna give you the money back. Pastor said, Diana, you don't have to pay this money back. I said, Pastor, Diana gonna pay you back when she get paid. And y'all, I tried to tell my pastor what I was gonna do with the money. She said, She shot me up. She said, shh. She said, here you go, baby. Y'all, I got that check for $750. I went to First Tennessee Bank on them. I never forget. It was First Tennessee Bank on American Way. And I opened up my eyes, and I saw then God will send people who you don't even expect to bless you. My pastor blessed me with that $750, and that's how I got my lights on for my business. Pastor wrote that check. She didn't think of it. And even though it might have took me 2 months, might have been 3, but I went and I paid the $750 back. She said, if you want to give that as an offering, you can, but you don't owe $750, Diana. just don't know how I felt for a total stranger to help me complete what God gave me the vision to complete. This lady didn't have to do it. I know people go, well, you a tither? Yeah, I'm a tither. I go to church. But the tithe's not for you to borrow on. I don't believe on borrowing on tithes. I never had it in my head because one person made this comment to me. Oh, you pay money in church anyway, so she was supposed... No, she wasn't supposed to do nothing. No. I pay tithes and I sow seeds and offerings because I know I will never go without, and God is going to take care of me. He'll never leave me nor forsake me. So no, I wasn't thinking that I'm borrowing on money that I paid into the church. No, that ain't how I was thinking. I paid the $750 back. Pastor wouldn't take it, so I put it in the offering. But I put it back. I gave it back. And to this day, I am so grateful. Dr. Jacqueline, I love you. Sister, I celebrate you. I love you. I had to tell my story. It might get shared on social media, but Pastor Jackie, I thank you for allowing me, the little choir, when they come to church and sit in church, to borrow $750 to make my vision that God gave me complete. So now, I just want to say I thank you. I love you. And without you, I don't know how or where I would have got the money from. So, Pastor, happy Mother's Day. I love you. Thank you so much because you took care of your child. Thank you. Even when family members said no, Pastor, you did it. I love you, and I just want to say thank you. I know I'm not there a lot, but I'm there. My spirit is with y'all, and I just want to say thank you, because without you, I don't know where I would have went or how I could have borrowed the money. But I love you. Stay sweet. Love you.